Did either or any of you, I should say, watch episode 2 of The Last of Us?
I did. I really enjoy that show. I think it's great.
That show is very good. That's going to be a big popular show, I think. And that little girl's going to be a big star.
Yeah. You know why she's
What
a
is
good
that? Is
actress?
that one worth
Xbox
saving
delay.
up for? I've been trying to like wait for it to complete so I can watch it like a big marathon.
Here's what I do, honestly. The third episode will be out 6 days from now, and it's going to be almost
really?
an hour and a half. The first episode is 82 minutes. The second episode is about 55, and the third episode is over almost an hour and a half again.
Cool.
So
Like
if you started with episode 3, you'd have 3.5 hours of content to roll through roughly there. 3 hours and 50 minutes or something. A lot of content. It'd feel like more than 3. So it wouldn't be a bad time to start. It's a fun show. I have never played the games. What I know of the games comes from like scrolling through Reddit and just seeing pictures of the game. I've never even watched a video. I have no idea. And I don't care to, frankly. I like this TV show though. And the fact that the game fans say that, oh, this is great, they're so happy with the adaptation is, I guess, a cherry on top. It's good to see that, but overall, it's just a good fucking TV show. It's like well filmed. It's well done. There's some little corny jokes here and there where like the little girl's kind of like a smart aleck, but I don't mind that. That's kind of like what she was in Game of Thrones, and I don't mind that that's kind of showing through in her still a little bit. She's a fun little character. And Pedro Pascal is always good. He's playing that like PTSD ridden guy who's 20 years too old in a world that doesn't really have too many old men in it anymore. And he was a Gulf War veteran. You know, this thing is, the beginning of the show is set in like 03, and like the majority of the show is set in 2023. So the bad thing that happens that fucks the world up happens in 03, and then the future we live in is 2023, and they're on this mission walking across, I suppose, the whole country. Right now we're still in Boston, but it's Pedro and the little girl doing their like Mandalorian Yoda impression, and I'm down for it. It's good.
I mean, the little girl actor, she's 19. That's why she's doing a great job, is because she's like an adult playing a younger role. Because you're right,
Perfect.
like there are so many times where like where the kid, like if they actually get a 12-year-old to play a 12-year-old, you're like, God damn it, like I know you're really trying, like I know you're doing your absolute best, but you're a reminder.
I have
that
a
I'm
theory
watching a
about
show.
this. I feel like there's a gap in the middle where they get kind of self-aware and become bad actors. Like 11-year-olds play 11-year-olds really well, or 9-year-olds. They're excitedly playing, and their roles usually expect them to be children, and they act like children, and they're crushing it. You look at The Sandlot or whatever, and they're just running from place to place as if they were playing in their own backyards. Cool. When they hit like 16, suddenly they're terrible actors. They're self-aware. They don't know what they're doing. They're saying their lines